8 races are set to get underway for Meydan this Friday night, kicking off with a maiden over the 7 furlongs at 1:30 p.m. UK time. Excited to see the debut performance here of Diamond Diary's Will. He went to the races last time out, was scratched there on race night, and unfortunately wasn't able to compete. He's back to the races here. He's slightly delayed, I'd say, on his campaign, but looks to be a nice horse going off his trial and draws well here. 10-7-4 in as the dangers. I thought Susette with the run under the belt should be thereabouts. Key of Magic, an interesting one with that all-weather form from the UK for Godolphin. And also another Godolphin runner for Saeed bin Suroor, Volcanic Rock, another son of Gaiath. We know we've had progeny by Gaiath do quite well this season, so he'll be in the numbers as well. No play for me in the first, but Diamond Diary's Will for Doug Watson on top. A lot of my plays are early in the program, the first coming up in race number 2. This one is over the 1,000 metres on the turf, our first of our turf races, an 80 to 100 handicap. 9, 4, 2, 3. 9 a play, and that is Miss Your Chance, who gets back here to 5 furlongs for Antonio Sintra and Julio Olajuara. It is a filly who's got a fair bit of speed. They put her around a corner last time out, wasn't to be. She's back to a suitable trip here. I look to see her command it from the front. She'll be very hard to catch. 4, 2, 3, my dangers. Desperate Hero, a good win last time out, but won't find potentially a suitable spot here in running. That's my concern. 2, Power Mode's got to lug a big weight, and 3 in Run Boy Run is certainly knocking on the door for a win for Richard Spencer. But it's the 9 on top for me, and the first play of the night. It's the filly, Miss Your Chance. Race number 3 is a Group 3, the UAE Oaks, over the 1,900 metres on the dirt, set to go at 2:50 p.m. UK time. Numbers for me, 2, 1, 6 and 4. It's going to be a good tussle up the top between Labois and Chareed, but even though Labois got the better of Chareed last time over 1,600 metres, I think the distance and the fitness could see Chareed ready to strike here this evening on the Friday. So I've got Chareed on top. I think we'll turn the tables. Labois is going to be there. Chareed went straight past and Labois kicked back to win. Could happen again, but I think Chareed is certainly on the way to a victory, and I would take Chareed potentially handling the 1,900 metres a little bit better here than Labois, who I thought the mile might have been at the back end of her distance range. Auntie Fair will run another good race, and the 4 Uno goes in to complete the numbers, but it's Chareed, another play for me in race number 3. Well, 3 straight races of plays, and my final of the 3 plays for the meeting comes up in race number 4. It is Dividend for Dr. Richard Newland and Jamie Insole. Ross Orion to ride once again. Has to carry, the decent weight here of 61 off the rating here of 103 in this 1,900 metre contest on the turf, but visually had so much in hand when going on to win last time out. We'll need to do a little bit more work from 8. I'd suggest won't be finding the rail this time, but did everything and more last time out to win that race, and I expect Dividend to run another strong race again. I'm happy to be with Dividend here, the son of Kodiak. 1, 10 and 6, my dangers. Chibiti, a new element here for David Simcock. Tom Marquand to do the riding here from a good gate. 10 goes in as well, Masai Moon. I'll throw the 6 in the numbers as well, Regiko. I think we'll see some improvement for him. Callum Shepherd in the saddle there for Michael Bell. But it's the 2, Dividend, my third and final play. Well, we'll rip through the back end of the program because I don't have any plays in the second half, even though there are some standouts, but I just thought potentially too many factors at play. 7, 6, 4 and 1 for me in race number 5. It's over the 1,400 metres on the dirt. Siding with the 7 here in Lafferty, draws the ace. 1,400 metres probably out the back end of where she would like it distance-wise, but I think has been working up towards putting in another good performance here and should get all favours from the draw. Zan Vort will be another one on speed who could give a sight. Strobe would have been the on-top selection had he drawn a gate. He's drawn 11. That's going to make it tough. And I'll throw Shootout in the mix as well. 7, 6, 4, 1 in race 5, but no real opinion. 850,000 dirham is the prize pool for the Balanchine. It's a Group 2 for the 4-year-old fillies and mares and the Southern Hemisphere 3-year-old fillies. 1,800 metres here on the turf. And a field of 7 to contest here. 1, 3, 6 and 2. I'll side with Dubai Beach. I thought the run was really good last time. Should get similar speed in this and expect her to be rattling home from the back of the field here for Kieran Schumacher. 2, 3 and 6 made dangers. Fairy Glen, I think, is an interesting new element to the racing here. Mikhail Barcelona rides for Simon and Ed Crisford. 6 in for third, Blue Nazare, and I'll throw the 2 in for fourth there, Dubai Treasure. I don't know if Dubai Treasure will get the trip, but will certainly aid the chances of Dubai Beach in getting a genuine tempo up in front. But it's Dubai Beach for me in a no-play race. I think Dubai Beach will be a short price favourite. I don't think there'll be much value there. Well, it's the Dubai Road to Kentucky Derby, a great race this one, sponsored by Altair Motors. A lot of horses on the way up, looking for that potential chance at the big one or one of the big races later in the season and potentially beyond to the USA, with this being a really nice win and you're in contest. 1,900 metres at listed level. We do have a couple of removals there and withdrawals. Ramos and Awesome Fleet don't take their part. So we're down to 12 in the race. 1, 2, 3 and 7, my numbers. Look, I'll side with Saloom here. I thought visually he didn't beat much, but he was very impressive there to go on and just absolutely annihilate his last field. He comes up against a much tougher opposition this time around, proven horses, and he'll be up against it slightly, but I think visually he is a really nice horse for the future, and this just looks another stepping stone for him. So I'll side with him in a low confidence race. If Lino Pedrino jumps, he'll give him a serious run for his money. Brotherly Love looks the big chance here outside of the main contenders here for Bupat Sema, for Safi Osborne and Jamie Osborne. And number 7 in for fourth, Watch Collector. I liked his win last time out. I think he'll run a good race. I think Bupat Sema holds a big hand in the race. I'll side with Saloom though, hoping to make it 2 from 2. Well, it's the lucky last. 5:45 p.m. UK time will be the kickoff. 2,810 metres for 700,000. The Nad Al Sheba Trophy. It's drawn in a couple of new elements to the race. Good to see Al Naya back at the races here at Meydan. 3-1-2-6 for me. By the book. Dropped him back to 2,000 metres last start. I don't think the 10 furlongs suited him too well after that really impressive win over 12. Back up in trip should see him fitter and in a more suitable contest. So I'll side with Godolphin to take the last here by the book in a no-play race. Sunway should be able to back up that last start win. Al Naya has always got to be respected around here. He's got good stats at the track. And I'll throw Aeronautic. Ticked a few boxes last time out with his performance. 3-1-2-6 by the book. Hopefully goes on to win, but no confidence there at all. As I said, all my plays are early in the program. Race number 2, number 9. Race 3, number 2. And race 4, number 2. And they'll pop up on your screen right now. Good luck.